Hi everyone, so about week 22 and this is the 25th of May until the 31st of May, so last week of May. I can't believe how quickly this year's gone. And this week we were pretty much just at home. We just obviously got back from Ireland the week before and we were going away to Greece the week after, so we were just trying to get things sorted really. I'm using a really nice collection from Echo Park. It's the Our Story Matters collection, and I've used it before. You can see there's quite a few stickers used up, and I just really like it. I think it's really nice for just documenting sort of the simple things in life really, and I feel like this week was that sort of type of week really. We didn't do much, but we were plodding around the house, and we went to the cinema and we were just getting bits and pieces. So it was the simple things really, and just not anything majorly big, but things you want to document. So yeah, I really like how it came out this week. So the first picture, we actually went to the cinema on the Sunday. We went to go see the new Lilo and Stitch film, which I loved. I love Lilo and Stitch. It's probably my favourite Disney film. And yeah, I just got a picture of both of us in the cinema before the film started, and then just the film poster. So I'm just using a paper pad that came from the range. I haven't used it for a while, but it's got the same sort of colours like the pastel pinks, purples, yellows, that sort of thing. And then the washi tape, I'm using a purple glittery one, just because the stickers are quite busy. So I felt like I can just use a simple sort of washi tape with that one. So yeah, apart from that, I did go shopping in town, and we got some bits and pieces. Joe wanted to get some bits for Greece, and then other than that we were pretty much just around the house. So we did get another move-in date, which was going to be the 29th of May. We were told that just before we went to Ireland, and we didn't think it was going to happen, and it didn't happen because the below chain, they needed their son to be around to help them move, and he wasn't there. So the date was sort of given, and then 2 days later it was taken back because we couldn't do it. But we thought that meant that when we get back from Greece, another date would be coming. So we spent the rest of the week trying to get ourselves organised. It's really hard to pack up your house when you're also packing to go on holiday, because I've packed away a lot of my clothes. So I'm trying to unpack those to repack for Greece, as well as still trying to keep the house tidy-ish with, when you're going away, you don't want your house to be an absolute chaotic mess to come back to. So I was really trying to keep it tidy. So yeah, it was just a bit of adjusting really. So those two photos in the middle, one of them will be a picture of my messy suitcase, because I literally just got all the dresses and all the stuff that I wanted to take with me to Greece, and I just chucked them in the suitcase, and then I thought I'd sort them out, try them on, and then I'd iron them and put them away, and that's what I did. That is what my technique was. Normally I'm really organised with packing and stuff. Like I literally get everything out, and I match up outfits and everything like that, and make sure I've got my tick list and stuff. But this time I really was just going through my box of dresses and just picking out what I could wear, and then just deciding there and then which I'm going to take. So I definitely ended up overpacking. I didn't need as many things as I did take. But yeah, it's just, you can see all the boxes in the background as well. So it's just a bit chaotic around here, but we're getting there. And then, as I said, I did go into town to do some bits. Joe wanted to get some new shirts for holiday, so that's what we did. And I actually went into Costa and got one of their new coolers. I don't drink tea or coffee. I wish I did, because it's I like the culture of it. I love the idea of going for like an iced coffee or something like that, but I just really don't like the taste of it. So instead I like all the iced coolers that come out in the summer and things. And I did try this one. I think it was strawberry and watermelon with mint, and it was nice, but it wasn't worth the £4 or whatever it was that I paid for it, because it really did go a couple of sips and it was gone. It was mostly ice. So it was nice, but it just wasn't worth the price on it. But I did get a picture of it anyway. So I'm going to use that one. It says "Love This Life," and the little journal card, so I can write a little bit about what we did the first couple of days. As much as I moan about moving house and things, I am really excited for it, and it has been very satisfying to clear out the entire house and pack up stuff. We have got rid of so many things, and I've managed to donate a lot of stuff. Just things that you've kept you really don't actually need or you don't wear and things like that. So it has been nice to sort of start again. So those were those. And the second part, I'm really tired today. My brain is not working at all today. So the next photo is going to be a picture of me and Mango. Basically, I decided to, after work, just have a bit of a relaxing time because, as I said, we were really non-stop with the house and stuff like that, and I spent the day sort of packing up and getting things sorted. So after work, I thought I'd treat myself to a bit of a relax, and I basically watched the new Snow White film, and Mango just wanted attention, so she was just sat there looking at me waiting for her tea, basically, and I just thought it looked quite cute. So I'm going to include that one down at the bottom, and I'm just going to use one of the journal cards to go in the other one. You can see on the back it says Happy St Patrick's Day. That's the card from the previous week, the one I turned over because obviously it wasn't St Patrick's Day when we went to Ireland. But yeah, so just a really chilled sort of week. I don't know how I feel about the Snow White film. I wasn't my favourite, in all honesty. I can understand where the bad reviews come from. It's not my favourite remake of the Disney films. They have done a lot better with the other ones, but I watched it and, it's done. But yeah, I enjoyed watching it with Mango anyway. It was nice just to relax and with my pyjamas and sat there with Mango and just not pay. It's a nice film to not pay too much attention to, if that makes any sense. I didn't feel like I had to sit there and really concentrate. So yeah, it was just I don't really watch too many films and TV and stuff like that. I'm not personally massively into TV shows and stuff. I do watch films every so often, but I just get really fidgety in them. I like to be doing something with my hands, and obviously when you're doing things with your hands and doing other things, you're not really concentrating on the film. So yeah, I'm not the best at watching films. I have to be in a cinema, or I have to be really engrossed in it and really want to watch it to watch it. My brain doesn't stop, basically. I'm just always thinking I should be doing this, or this. So I do find it very difficult to sit there and watch films. But yeah, it was just a getting ready week really this week. I was going to use a different collection for this week, but when I was looking at the photos that I had, this one just matched up really nicely. And the second part, I use a different pocket page. So it just matched. I could use the cutter parts for those as well. So yeah, as I said, next week we are in Greece, and we do have another house moving date. So I don't know how far behind I'm going to get with my project life, because if we do move when we get back from holiday, it will be a real quick turnaround, and I don't think I'll have time just to sort of catch up on project life, but we'll see. I'll see how I get on, basically. If the house moving date doesn't go ahead, then maybe I can catch up a little bit, but I'm always behind when we come back from holidays anyway, because we tend to go away on the Sunday because that's just how our annual leave works. So I'm normally behind on the Saturday, because I'm normally travelling on Saturday to the airport and things, so I don't have time to do my project life then. Then we go away and then we're back, and it's sort of, you're into the third week as such. So I'm always a bit behind, but I'll just see how it goes. I'm trying to do videos as and when I can, and when I'm in my new house and in my new craft room, I'm hoping to do some sort of organisational videos, just sort of documenting the progress of my room, hopefully, and what I intend to do with it, and obviously go through all my stuff and things like that. So yeah, we'll see. As I said, it's a bit out of my comfort zone. I don't normally put myself in front of the camera, so we'll see if I actually go through with it. But either way, I would like to show you a bit about what I'm planning on doing with the room and all my craft supplies and things like that. So watch this space with that one. And I would also want to do more process videos as well. So I do have some plans. I just need to move first. And yeah, we'll see. So I hope you've enjoyed this part, and excuse my waffling, I'm just very, very tired. But I hope you enjoyed this part, and I'll be back for part 2 shortly. Thank you very much.